Hello, everyone, and welcome to our What is Coaching Happy Hour for May. This is for Team Anchor by Fitness and Team Home Run Fitness. If you are here, you are either a discount coach, a challenger, or maybe you're just someone who saw your coach on social media and they invited you to come see what it was all about. My name is Amanda Salcedo, and I am one of the original OGs of Anchor by Fitness, but I am also the founder of Team Home Run Fitness. And we're going to get started with you guys tonight. We have some amazing speakers that are going to talk to you. And you're going to learn a little bit, not just about our community for coaches, but also our community for challengers as well, and what we have in store for you when you decide to join our community, and what you can really make from this. So I'm going to share my screen. If you guys have questions throughout the presentation, just feel free to drop them in the chat. Or if you're watching this recorded, because I know we have people watching the recording, just feel free to reach out to your coach that invited you and all of that fun stuff. Oh, somebody just got kicked off. Oh, it was Maggie. All right, I guess I'll start. Hold on a second. I guess Rebecca, let me know when she's trying to get back in.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Come on. There we go. I can't wait for all of us to get together so that, oh, see, someone's trying to get in. There she is. I can't wait for all of us to get together so we can start taking new photos for the covers and everything like that. Okay, give her a second.
I'm back.
Perfect. All right. And then I need to just move this real quick. Sorry, guys. Otherwise, it's going to like record all awkwardly. Okay, perfect. All right. So also, friends that are speaking, just make sure that you time yourself so that we keep everything under 5 minutes. You don't need to use a full 5 minutes, but make sure you keep yourself in check. I'm a talker, so. Okay, so hello. Like I said, my name is Amanda Salcedo. I am currently, or my team is currently 2,108 in the company, which is like really mind-blowing to me still for various reasons, which I'll get to towards the end. But I am actually currently on maternity leave. I took off the entire year. I not just had a baby, I had a baby in July of 2020, in like the smack dab middle of the pandemic. And I decided to take the year off so that I could not only virtually tutor students and keep my family safe, but also really work on my Beachbody business. And I'm currently making a part-time income, but I have earned an extra free trip, which is really awesome. So with Beachbody, you actually get to earn free trips. So I earned my free trip for 2022. I'm very excited about that, going to Mexico. And you get a free person, and I guess I'll bring my husband. So he and I will be going down to Mexico. And Beachbody's done a lot for me. So like I said, I've earned 5 free trips over the past 6 years that I've been coaching. And as someone who is a teacher, someone's trying to get in. As somebody who is, okay. Sorry guys, hold on a second. Okay, so as somebody who is a teacher, I'm gonna be very honest with you. Teachers do not make a lot of money. So, sorry guys, hold on.
Sorry, Amanda, I can't see you if people are waiting.
I know. This doesn't count towards my 5 minutes, guys. I apologize. Okay. As a teacher in New Jersey, teachers do not make a lot of money. Our salary is public knowledge, so feel free to look it up. There is no way possible that I would be able to go away every single year on vacation to an all-inclusive resort for 5 days and 4 nights with my husband on a teacher salary while having 2 kids in daycare. it's just not financially possible. So when I was presented with the opportunity to coach and I learned about the fact that I could go on vacation for free every single year just by helping 5 people on a health and wellness journey every single month, I was like, let's go, let's do this now. Because that, for me, I am driven by recognition. I'm driven by free stuff. And the fact that I can earn a free trip for me and my husband, that was like a non-negotiable for me in my business. So that is something I've earned every single year. I joined in March my first year, so that's why I didn't earn it my first year, but every year after that I have. On top of that, the other thing that Beachbody did for me is before I had children, I actually lost 80 pounds. So I went from a size 18-20 to a size 8-10 before children. And honestly, it gave me the confidence that I hadn't had. I was bullied as a child in middle school, high school, for various things, various different reasons, whether it be the fact that I had brown skin or the fact that I had crooked teeth or the fact that I was overweight, the fact I was in band, you name it. I was just like a walking target. And I think a lot of that played into the way that I was in college. And a lot of that also played into the relationships that I had. I just felt like I couldn't do better and I just kind of took what I could get. And it wasn't until I found my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time in college, that I really started to feel like I deserved more and I deserved better. And my confidence really started to grow more. What makes me really unique is, like I said, I am one of the, our team, my team, is one of the top ranking places in the company. There's someone trying to get in. Hold on, sorry guys. Okay. So what makes me unique is the fact that not only, like I said, does my team have a top ranking spot in the company right now, we're doing that as a team that their leader is a plus size coach. So I am considered plus size right now. I had a C-section 10 months ago. And before that, I had my first daughter. So I had 2 C-sections, 22 months apart. I am nowhere near as fit as I was before children. And the transformation I had when I started Beachbody. But I am still helping people on health and wellness journey. I get messages every single day from at least one person that tells me that even though they're silent and they're watching my journey, they're still inspired by me. Despite the fact that I am plus size, I'm still showing up and I'm still helping people and I'm still inspiring them. The other thing that's really unique about me is I actually have a hip deformity. So long story short, I was born with a clipped hip. And then when I was 11, I was diagnosed with something called slipped capsular femoral epiphysis, which pretty much is just a fancy way for saying that your femur bone falls out of place. So I have a screw in my hip. I walk with a permanent limp. I'm 32. I'm going to need a fake hip by the time I'm 40, which is awesome. But I don't let that be a reason why I can't be healthy. I know that I was made to do so much more. I know that I was made to inspire so many other people and other women who might think that just because they look a certain way, they can't be a coach, or just because they look a certain way, they can't feel pretty or they can't have confidence. And that's what I do on my social media. Every single coach is different. Every single coach has a different reason why, but those are my reasons. And my reason is also that I want my children to see that even on the days that are hard and the days that mommy is hurting and the kids are, they're going insane, I still make time to show up for me every single day, whether that be with a workout or eating healthy or doing my personal development and everything like that. So I appreciate all your patience with all the interruptions. I am going to pass it over now to Rebecca.
Okay, awesome. Okay, my name is Rebecca. I am in Charlotte, North Carolina, but I am from New Jersey. Long story short, I've been around Beachbody for a while, and I kind of was like, back in the day, I started with Insanity, like with the DVDs. Like I bought the book with like the stack of DVDs in there, and I used to pop them into my computer. I was really overweight, and I found those DVDs, and I didn't know I was doing Beachbody until the coach that I was assigned at the time like reached out to me and told me about it, and I just started with the programs, and I fell in love with everything Beachbody has to offer. Like whether it be, sorry, I have a cat and she's trying to rip something off the wall. Whether it be you know, the program, the nutrition program, the community, anything like that, I absolutely love it. So the unfortunate part was I didn't really love the team that I was on. I tried coaching, it didn't really work out for me. So I actually left, and I was just a customer for a while. I was stalking my coach, Jenna, who's not here right now. I was always watching her, and I knew that she was a Beachbody coach. I knew what she was doing, but I was cool with what I was doing, and I didn't want to be bothered. And eventually I was like, you know what? It would be really nice to have some form of community, because like at that point, this was bringing us forward now to right before COVID had gotten really bad. I had gained like 20, 25 pounds. I wasn't feeling very good. I didn't have a team anymore. And I knew that when I was coaching, even though I wasn't too successful, that was when I was at my lightest weight. So I reached out to Jenna. She invited me, and I was like, all right, I'm going to do this, but I'm not coaching. So just don't even ask me. Like, I'm going to sign up as a coach. I'm going to get the discount, but don't ask me. And I think within like 1 week, I was like, all right, I'm going to start coaching, because I love Beachbody, and I love the company. I love the programs. I love Shakeology. And I love the trainers, and I love the people that I've met here, and I cannot deny it. And I'm the type of person that I just want to like scream the things I love from the top of the roof, which is why I think I was able to get Success Starter in 2020. So basically that means I was able to help 3 people a month for 3 months in a row. And I was able to get into this test group that I'm in right now. So I'm testing out an awesome program before it even comes out to Beachbody On Demand. And it's been the most amazing experience. So to ask what Beachbody has done for me is like an understatement, because I've lost over 100 pounds and gained confidence that I would never have had. Being in a test group with my favorite trainer, I mean, like, come on, like every day is like, it's just amazing. But basically, I was recently laid off. I came out here to Charlotte with a good job, and I got laid off within 3 weeks. So I fell back into coaching, and I had to do it full time and just go for it. So it became, my back was against the wall, and I had nothing else. And if it weren't for this community, and if it weren't for having this, I honestly have no idea what I would be doing. I would probably be, I don't even know, because I wouldn't have any form of income, and I wouldn't really have many friends, because I moved out to Charlotte, North Carolina, and knew nobody. So I don't know what I would do. I started to hold myself accountable, but it turned into so much more, because I've met so many amazing people from it. And even though I love the community, I love Beachbody, I love the programs, I love the products, the number one thing I love the most is my team and the people that I've met. And you can go to like any gym and any trainer, but you won't get the community that you get in this company, and can't touch that. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I do it, and that's why I'd never, ever in a million years stop. So that's me, and I'm not sure who I'm passing it to next. I think it's Paulina. I'm going to take a good guess. Oh, so good.
Hey guys, my name is Paulina, and just like Rebecca, I was a Success Starter. In July of 2020, I got to test out 9-week Control Freak, and it was an incredible experience. I wouldn't change it for the world. But anyways, how I got to becoming a coach. I'm a former retail general manager. I had that job since I was 17. I was a senior in high school. I had just moved back to New Jersey from after losing my father from cancer. And I was living on my own, had some family members helping me out with like room and all that. But I had to get a job. So I was in retail. I loved the company at the time, and it was sports related, and I'm a sports girl. So it was right in my neck of the woods. So I started ranking up the ranks there. I became a general manager. I even moved out to Boston, Massachusetts. And it was an incredible 12 years, but unfortunately, the CEO failed the company, and the company went bankrupt, and I was laid off last year. So then all I had were my workouts. So then I just started diving into my workouts even more, diving into the community even more. I had people reaching out to me saying, Paulina, you inspired me to work out. So I was like, oh, I did that just by sharing my journey. Okay. So then I started looking up like what it takes to be a coach. I started listening to sneak peeks, like behind everybody's backs, like all on my own, doing all this research. And then I was like, all right, I can do this. It's just sharing my journey and then just trying to inspire others. Let me go for it. So I reached out to my coach, and it was Chris at the time. And I told her, girl, I think I want to do this. And I remember telling her when I first signed up with Beachbody in July of 2019, don't even ask me because I want nothing to do with it. And I'm canceling my Shakeology right away. And then here I was 10 months later asking her to sign me up as a coach. So I went full force into it. I was like Rebecca, success starter. So I helped 3 people each month for 3 months. And it has been an incredible experience, not just for my personal health journey, but for my mental health journey, and just uncovering everything that I have within me that I didn't know that I had in there. You know, all I knew, I was Paulina from New Jersey working at Model Sporting Goods. That was who I was. I gave that job 110%, and I had ignored myself. But me becoming a coach, realized that I want more out of my life. I want to be able to be at home with my kids, raising them, traveling the world, running around the yard with them, and being able to breathe. The way I was going, I was unhealthy. I was very stressed. I was emotional eating, all the things. I had to make a change so I can make my dreams a reality. And honestly, when people reach out to me saying I inspire them, that fire that you feel inside is like no other. And I just want to keep finding, like feeling that fire and just keep going and changing people's lives. So that's why I became a Beachbody coach. And I don't know who I'm passing to. And sorry if I spoke too fast, I get nervous.
Well, I guess it's me. Hi, y'all. I'm Maggie. I started actually January of this year, and I was just a challenger. I was just a challenger. And I actually remember telling my husband, look, we're going to get this shake stuff and we'll find something comparable at GNC and we'll just drink the month supply and cancel that because money was the issue. I think the first thing I said to Rebecca, who is my coach, was just basically, how much is it? Like, I want to know like the meat and butter, like that's it. And within a week, I became a discount coach because she told me about the discount. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine. I like the shakes. We'll do it. I am full on to be a coach. I'm not just a discount coach. Since starting this, like, I really started just to get back on track, just to get my nutrition back, just to get back into doing something daily. I went from 307 pounds in 2015 to 207 just by dancing and eating right locally with a company I do dance with locally. But since the pandemic, I gained 45 pounds back and I really just wanted to eat better. I wanted something to do daily, and that's really what I wanted. And when Rebecca hit me up, I liked her because she was local. I was like, man, she's just like 9 minutes from me. Let me just see what this girl's got to say. And I'm so happy I did. So Monday through Friday, I put on there, I'm a magician. I'm an office manager for a heavy truck salvage yard. They closed our Charlotte office this year, well, April of last year. But they kept me. So I've been with them for 13 years, and now I'm an office manager for 5 stores across the United States, which is very stressful. And the more I do this coaching business, the more I want it, because I want to replace what I'm currently doing. I want to replace this job. I work from 7 to 7 almost every night. It's always on, and I don't want that. I want to be able to have the freedom to do what I want when I want. What Beachbody has done for me so far is I've lost 17 pounds. I've lost several inches. I'm almost back into my jeans, which is exciting. But more importantly, the nutrition is on point now. And I'm also getting my husband back on track with the nutrition and the community. I'm all about the community. The women that are in this group build me up so much. I love seeing all their pictures, their stories, and I'm a very feely person. Like, I love it. I feel like I know you ladies, and it brings me so much joy. I had confidence at 307 pounds, and I do now, but I have so much more now. Like, it's so different. It's just, I want to do this, and I feel like I'm bringing quality to people's life. I want to bring them joy. I mean, I love this group. Like, I get excited when I get a little ding or whatever. And what makes me unique. So this is my third MLM. I've done this before. I'll be 40 this year in August. I know you can't tell. But my job is extremely stressful and demanding. I'm also a caretaker for my husband, who has been on disability since 2016. So I'm the sole provider of my family. And we just have 2 dogs. But in all of that, I still find time to do this, to work my job, to take care of my husband, to take care of my household. And I still do my dance twice a week here locally. But I'm also like, this has brought a better mindset. By joining this community, my mindset, my mentality has gotten so much better. Like, I just look at things a lot differently. But thank you guys. I don't know who I'm throwing it to.
Hang on a second. I might have skipped it.
You passed me.
Oh my God, Giovanna. I was like, I 100% put them in order. Hold on a second.
It's okay.
Let me go back. Oh, come on. Don't do this. All right, give me a second. Why can't things just work out the way they're supposed to? I don't understand. All right, let's just open up a new tab. Ivanka, it's because everyone's like really awaiting your story. So like, you need to like really like, you know, pour your heart and soul into the next 5 minutes once I get this back up and running. All right, here we go. And come on. There she is. Okay. Let me just share my screen again. All right, girlfriend, it's all you.
All right, so my name is Yovanka and I am from good old Jersey. So I started Beachbody, period, as a coach, and last year in August. And the way I started, honestly, is like I've never been a challenger. I talked to Amanda so many times before that because I had her in my Instagram and everything, but I never really like did it. I don't know why. But came last year, everything closed down and my happy place was the gym. I it's like I needed to work out, and I had nothing other than just like YouTube videos here and there, but it wasn't fulfilling at all. So I reached out to her, and she had posted the nutrition certification program for Ultimate Portion Fix. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I love learning about nutrition, so why not? So I started, and honestly, I think it was one of like the best decisions that I've made, because not only did I become part of a community and I started working out and all these different programs, but I was able to build a friendship with all of you guys. And that's something that, it's nice, and it's nice to have somebody to talk to and just to kind of just have there and push you whenever you have those ugly days that you don't even want to work out. And working out for me is not just to look good or to be skinny. No, it's my therapy. It's like my day-to-day thing, because I have anxiety, and having anxiety is not a fun and easy thing to deal with. So that has helped me, just kind of work out and just let the stress out. And it's been like my happy thing to do every single day. And I am like clockwork. I will not miss a workout. And nutrition just comes with it, and I love what I do. So I am a social worker. I got my master's last year during a pandemic, which sucked because I didn't get to have a graduation, and your master's is such a big accomplishment. So I was like, damn, but it's okay. But other than that, I did the military active duty for 6 years, and now I'm still in the military part-time, and I'm currently going through a OCS training, which is Officer Candidate School. So that's something that's also very physically and mentally demanding. So to be honest, I feel like I would not have been able to go through the training and still going through it if I wasn't for the workouts and being prepared through a pandemic when the gyms were closed. So I've been leaning myself to the community, to everything that we talked about on our day-to-day in our stories, because you have to believe it and believe in yourself to be able to see the results that you're craving and that you want. And it's something that, if you've been thinking about it, if you've been wanting to try something different, this is it. Because once you do it, you're gonna love it. And honestly, if you don't, all you can do is stop. But that's the only thing. But trust me, you have nothing to lose. Um, so why did I become a coach? I love helping people. It's always been a passion of mine. Hence my career. I've always liked helping people and just listening. And this is something that has given me a way to help somebody else in their workouts, in their nutrition, which I love doing. And I know it works because it has helped me, especially through my postpartum journey with my daughter. After having my daughter, I felt like I was just not going anywhere. And this gave me the confidence again. And it's only 30 to 45-minute workouts. And it's something that we all have that little bit of time to work on ourselves. And my confidence, to be honest, it's amazing. It has grown. Before, I would be at the gym for 2.5 hours working out and still think I wasn't getting enough. I would look at myself and be like, oh, I'm still fat, which I wasn't, but in my head I was. So this, honestly, it's been a game changer for me. The nutrition, the workouts, and just the biggest thing is the community. And it's something that I needed, and I'm glad I'm part of it. So honestly, if anybody who's listening to this recording, if you're in the fence of trying it, just do it. And try it as a challenger, as a discount coach, as a coach. You're going to love it. And we're here to help you, and you're going to learn on the go. So
Thank you so much for sharing. So if you guys have questions, you can feel free to drop them in the chat. No question is a stupid question. As a teacher, I'm allowed to say that. That's actually part of our teacher oath that we take. No question is a stupid question. And Ticonderoga pencils are number 1, even though it's a number 2 pencil. But the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys is that, there are many different coaches with Beachbody. And many different teams. And as someone who worked in another multi-level marketing company in her 20s, I will say that this team that Jenna has built is the most diverse team, personally, in my opinion, when it comes to ages, ethnicities, backgrounds, like geographically, just we are a very diverse community. And I think that's why we work so well together. And I think that's why our Fit Bod Squad community is the way that it is, because there are so many different people that every single person can relate to somebody in some way, shape, or form at least once a day. And the other thing that I really love is that normally when coaches host groups or do groups, they do it alone. And this is something that Jenna and I had done way back, maybe like, I don't know, like 2-3 years ago. We had thought, we were like, this is stupid. Why are we doing things by ourselves when we can come together as a community and a group and work together and support every single challenger, no matter if it's Rebecca's coach or Paulina's coach or Yavanka or Maggie's coach or Amanda's coach. It doesn't matter, challenger, it doesn't matter, because we're all in it together. We all have the commonality of we want to help people on a health and wellness journey in some way, shape, or form. And the other thing that I love about our community is that we are always there to back people up. This is not just a team that's in it to sell things to people and then just like check in for like our calls and like do calls together and take pictures just to do calls. Like we are in the thick of it. We know everything about people getting engaged, married, babies. We celebrate good times together and we cry together during hard times. And that is what I love about our community so much. It's not just a facade. It's so corny to say, but like, it really is like a sisterhood. It really is. Like, we genuinely care and like each other, and are just there to support one another. So if you're looking for something like that, like I know for me, I was in a sorority in college. I am the eldest out of 4 kids. So I've always been like a nurturer and I've always wanted to be surrounded by people. So something like this was so good for me because, like, let's be real for a second. It's so hard to make friends as adults. Like, where do you go to make friends? It's not like you can go have a play date with someone. And I genuinely like the fact that I can be with people that I have a commonality with, but like our commonality is not that like, you know, we're like getting drunk every single day on the weekends or like whatever. I mean, like, granted, like we do have a good time when we have a good time together, but in the same breath, our commonality is that we want to see each other do well and we want to be there to support it. And we want to help other people do the same thing. And I think that's what makes our team so different. So that's pretty much it. I want to thank you all so much for hopping on. If you're watching the recording, please make sure that you reach out to your coach that invited you so that we can get you guys started. And for everybody else that came, thank you so much for all the speakers. I know that it doesn't get easier every single time you get nervous, but let me tell you this, you all did an amazing job. And I'm just so blessed that all of you were here. And I hope everybody has a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys, thank you.